Good morning, friends. I am Suraj Agarwal, and you are watching your favorite YouTube channel, Gardening is My Passion. Today, friends, I am telling you 10 important points. If you are very new in gardening and you know nothing about gardening, I am telling you how you can start your gardening in a terrace garden or your balcony garden. You can see and just follow these 10 points. First, you have to buy some of these pots. These are earthen pots, and here in India it costs around 30 rupees to 40 rupees. I mean, in dollar terms it is 50 cents only. Earthen pots are the best. If you don't find any earthen pots, you can buy some plastic pots or some ceramic pots also, but the pots must have at the bottom hole for the drainage hole. Drainage hole must be there in any of the pots you buy. These are some of the trays for seedlings tray, these kinds of tray, and just make some of the pieces here of these broken pieces and cover the holes here so that the soil does not come out from the bottom. And this is all for preparation of these things. Just buy a couple of pots, these earthen pots, and you start your gardening. And all the tips I am giving you, all the 10 tips, very very important, in a very less expensive way, very low amount of expenditure you can start your gardening. This is the first point. You buy a reasonable number of pots for your gardening. So this is the number one. Number two is you have to buy some spud. This is the spud here, and if you are in garden, you can use this one type of. You are in pot. If you are doing this kind of spud or kurpi, you can buy 30 to 40 rupees. That is in 50 cents. You can buy this one in India, and this is very very helpful for digging out soil or loosening the soil or removing the all the weeds from your all the ponds or containers. So this is the very very helpful one, will be enough for your gardening, terrace gardening or balcony gardening. So buy this one, this any kind of this one. Third point is buy one gloves, and this kinds of gloves is available in Indian rupees 20 rupees only. And this is the gloves you see. They will protect your hands from any kind of injury from the insect bite or some chemicals or some spines, anything. They will protect you. So while doing gardening, you need to wear a pair of gloves in your hands. So this is very very essential for starting your gardening in your terrace garden or all. So now I am wearing the another one. So a pair of gloves will be much helpful for you to wear in your gardening skills and NS. So just follow my other tips also. So if you are watering, you want to water, and if you want to water, how to water it. So just take a bucket of water and a mug of water. How to sprinkle water, just take right hand here and from the left hand sprinkle water. And this is the way how to water the plants. If you don't have any sprayer or sprinkler, you can use your hands and sprinkle water in that way. Don't directly put your water. Or if you are want to make a one sprinkler, you can make some holes in the bottom at the top of the bottle, plastic bottle. You can make some holes, piercing some hot needles here, and you can now make a sprinkler here just like this. This is the easiest method, and you don't have to spend a single farthing, single penny. You don't have to pay the waste bottle. You can make this sprinkler, and these are very very helpful for using any kind of water. Or if you are watering in the seedlings, these are very helpful for making some holes, and you will make it. The next point is how to prepare your soil. So there should be garden soil 80% you take, 80% garden, dry it, oil, ground it, and on the fine particles, and take 20% of compost, vermicompost or cow dung compost, good quality, at least 1 to 2 years old would be enough. And mix a ratio of 80% garden soil to 20% of the compost, and that would be the nicest mixture for soil mixture for growing any kind of plant, fruiting plant, flowering plants, foliage plants, any kinds of plant. This is the standard mixture of garden soil and compost. 80% garden soil, 20% compost. And now fill up any of the pots, put one pieces here, and now fill up the pots here. How to fill up the pot? You just fill up the pots, and please keep 1 inch at the top level, 1 inch vacant, because you have to add some water, or sometimes you have to add fertilizers also. So this is the way how to fill up the pots. 5 inch pot or 10 inch pot or 8 inch pot will be enough, and these are the fertilizer mix. If you want to make mixture for this soil mixture for seedling germination, seedlings, start, if you want to start seeds, you can take 50% of the garden soil or 50% compost, or anyway between the coco peat, vermicompost or compost, equal proportions, and this mix it well, and then you can start seeds here only, and you can get the seedlings. This is the point. Next point is how to start seeds, or how to make the seedlings, prepare seedlings. These are the all bitter gourd or some pepper seeds that I have collected from my kitchen, and some of the ripened there were bitter gourd in my garden kitchen that I collected seeds. You can collect seeds from the pumpkins also from your kitchen, that will be, or from some lady's finger. You can sow the seeds here. Just see how I am sowing the seeds. Just soak the seeds 12 hours before in water, and then you place the seeds here, put the seeds in the soil mix and cover with the same soil mix. Just let them cover with the same soil mix, and then you sprinkle water on them and keep it in semi-shade area for a couple of days. And once the seeds are germinated, then you can keep it in full sunlight, because the seedlings need full sunlight. Just sprinkle water here, good amount of water, and then keep it in semi-shade area and water it once in alternate day or 2 days. Whenever the soil starts drying up, you can water them, and the floating seeds you cover the floating seeds also with the same soil mix, and seeds will germinate in a couple of days. And after the seeds are germinated, you can keep it in full sunlight. So this is the how I have prepared some tomato plants from my tomato, directly from the tomato. I have a video in my channel, you can check it out, how I have made the tomato plants from my seedlings of this directly from the tomatoes. So this is the point. And another point is what are the plants you select any easiest plant. These are some of these plants, they are easiest to grow, and these are some Bryophyllum or Patthar Chatta, or these kinds of Vinca, or some, these are the plant seedlings that I am taking out from here. These are the plantlets, not the seedlings from the foliage plants. These are all Bryophyllum and mother of thousands. I am collecting some, and I am growing in the soil media. Just 1 or 2 will be enough. I am putting the plants in directly from here, and in 10 days they will be fully ready, these plants. So start with the easiest plants like Bryophyllum, Patthar Chatta, or some Vinca, or some other plants. They are aloe vera type of plants, or tulsi plants, and chandni plants. These kinds of plants are really easy to grow. So select first, when you are starting with the plants, just select those kinds of plants which are they do not die easily. So this is the plants I am watering it, and I am showing you some other plants also. Here are some tulsi plants, some of the chandni plants, pinwheel flower plants, and behind you can see some of the aloe vera plants also. I am showing you some of the plants that are easiest to grow, and they don't need much of the sunlight. So these are the plants I am growing here. This is the aloe vera plants. How many pups are there, you see? And in a single plant, in a one single year, at least 10 to 12 pups are grown up from here. And some are the other plants here. They are very hardy, and if these are the all pups grown here. You can grow some mint plants also. They keep taking out the pup, and you can just transplant it in any of the pot. These are the mint plants, and some curry leaves, curry patta also you can grow. These are easiest to grow. Select these kinds of plants. The next point is the plants are prone to fungal attack. If you want, you can prepare your own antifungal. Use some of this copper sulfate, that is blue vitriol, and some of this lime, slake lime, or this calcium hydroxide. 5 gram calcium hydroxide in 500 ml water, and 5 gram of copper sulfate in 500 water. Mix them well, and you can make a Bordeaux mixture, and that will be take care of every kind of fungus you can control with this mixture. Next, the plants always are attacked by different kinds of insects, so you can prepare some insecticide with using some of this neem oil, around 3 ml of neem oil in 1 liter of water, and then add 2 ml of any of the liquid soap or shampoo if you have, or dishwash liquid. You just mix it and shake it well, and they look like some whitey liquid. some milky white liquid, and you can spray it once in 15 days, and they will take all care of any kinds of insects in your plants. So this is the easiest to prepare the insecticide. So if you don't want to buy any of the chemical pesticide insecticide, you can spray this one. And the 10th point is the very essential. You have to take care every day. You have to take care of these plants, and you have to take, if the rainy season is there, you have to decant water and make sure the holes at the bottom, this is the drainage holes, are open and the roads are not coming out from here. Make it always clean so that the water can come out of here. And one thing I tell you, if you are doing gardening, there must be at least 4 hours of direct sunlight in your garden, else the plants will not thrive well. Flowering and fruiting plants need much of the sunlight. So this is all for 10 important tips for starting gardening in your terrace or balcony or any place you want. So this is all from today. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you at all like the video, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up. If you want to share, please share with your near and dear ones. If you are very new to my channel, please subscribe my channel. I am going to give you a lot about the gardening tips and tricks and all. Thank you very much. Thank you for being with us. So nice of you. Thank you.